Do you feel like two-step prop firms are too difficult to pass? Well, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the top instant funding and one-step funding prop firms in the entire industry. When I was doing my research for this video, I considered a ton of prop firms. However, the instant funding and one-step prop firms in this video are the absolute top of the top. When we dive into these prop firms, I want to have a deeper look into them. And because of that, I don't want to sound like a broken record when I talk about the same things with each prop firm. So I'm going to let you guys know a couple things that all four of these prop firms have in common. Every single prop firm on this list has no minimum trading days, no profit target for payouts, no consistency rules, EAs allowed, and tons of payout proof. Be sure to pay attention to all four, as the one that's right for you depends on exactly what you're looking for. Lastly, some of these firms have changed dramatically since I last spoke about them, and all of them deserve to be on this list. Let's get started. Starting with number 4 is My Forex Funds Accelerated. The pros behind this program is its highest leverage instant funding option on this list, with either 50 or 100x leverage, depending on which model you pick. I do have two different options for which model you want to do. And they have a very active Discord. There's no daily drawdown limits with this program. The website looks actually incredible. One of the largest prop firms in the world. And this is mainly because of some of their other programs they have. And again, we're just talking about the accelerated one on this list. The cons of this program is that you get almost exactly as much starting drawdown as you pay. It's a little in your favor, but it's the worst on this top 4 list. The FAQ is not laid out well at all. It's actually one of the worst FAQs I've seen from any prop firm. It's very slow, hard to navigate. Sometimes when you click on things, it'll open in a new page and then it has more load time. And then when you see the answer, it's so small and not written very well. It makes it seem more like a startup prop firm than one of the largest prop firms in the whole world. The maximum funding is by far the lowest on this list for the cheapest options that they offer. It's one of the only prop firms in the whole world to change the maximum funding based off your starting account size. If you plan on a long-term trading with a firm with a small or medium-sized account, this may not be the best choice for you. They only have a 50% payout, which is tied for the lowest on this list. I also talked about this in my last top 7 video. I'm still hearing mostly negative things about the support from the community, but since this is such a large prop firm, I understand it'd be hard to manage so many support requests. Why should you consider them? Well, if you're in need of the extra large drawdown, this one has 50 or even 100x leverage, which makes it a great choice. But this firm is a great benchmark also to compare against other programs, since it's consistently mid in many aspects, such as the dashboard, the price to drawdown, broker quality, and tradable instruments offered. Next on this list is number 3, the 5%ers. The pros behind the 5%ers is they have scaling up to $4 million on all account sizes. They're the oldest prop firm on this list, started in 2016. They have 2 options for traders, normal and aggressive. There's no stop loss required on the aggressive, and there's only a soft roll break on the normal. They have an amazing cost to max drawdown ratio for an instant funding company. This can't be understated. They are a really, really good deal for the amount that you pay. This prop firm seems like a family. They have an amazing customer service, and I feel like they really want you to succeed. They have been more than happy to make exceptions for minor mess ups or give traders extra time if needed. They have very fast payouts. I've gotten one, which I made a whole video about. Feel free to check that one out if you want, and you can see in more detail on that video. The scaling quadruples in your first benchmark that you hit, which is only 6 or 12% in the first phase, and doubles for every 10 or 25%, depending on which account type you have after the first phase. You can trade up to 3 accounts at the same time. Cons of this program is only a 50% profit payout percentage, which is similar to My Forex Funds and is tied for the lowest on this list. There's also limited on tradable options, and they have 1 to 10 or 1 to 30 on the leverage. Why should you consider them? This program is ideal for traders that want an instant funding option with a lot of value that can scale extremely quickly, that don't mind the lack of tradable instruments. Next up is number 2, Ment Funding. The pros behind this program is the only prop firm I know of, both on and off this list, that offers up to $2 million in account right once you're funded. They also have a 75% profit split, the highest so far on this list. They have no hidden rules. They have a cool, unique upgrade options. You can really customize your account type. Again, I made a whole other video on that, so feel free to watch that video if you're interested in Ment Funding. You can trade a real live account. They have a really high-end broker choice, and there's no limit for compounding accounts. Even $20 million is completely on the table, and if you want more, you can. It's just all depending on your ability. The largest assortment of tradable instruments, including some really rare ones like DXY and the VIX, are completely tradable. The cons behind this program is they have some extra soft rules that you won't find with other prop firms. Now, a soft rule is essentially when you break this rule, it just closes your trade for you. There's no such thing as an account closure because of this. You get unlimited of these soft rule breaks. It's no big deal. It'll just close your trade if you forget to set a stop loss, or if you forget to close for the weekend, which can definitely be seen as a positive as well. The default leverage is 1 to 10. It can also be 1 to 20 with the upgrade. But if you need more than 1 to 20, you should definitely look at one of the other options on this list. They have a trailing total drawdown. I made a whole video explaining this, or a whole section of a video explaining this. So be sure to check out that as well if you are interested in knowing more about this trailing drawdown. This drawdown stops at break even. So once you're 5% in profit on your funded account, you're good to go. It will stop trailing you forever after that. Finally, number 1. Funded Trading Plus Experienced Trader. The pros for this company, and there's quite a few, is it has the best reputation out of all the firms on this list on Trustpilot. The highest profit split percentage of any single phase prop firm, 80%, which can even be 90% with scaling. Speaking of which, a very high scaling plan up to $2.5 million, and you can scale up your account in a single day. You can scale every single day if you want, if you're that good at trading, of course. They have a very high-end broker choice. There's no lot size limit. You can request to remove your daily loss limit once you're enough in profit on your live account. This is the only prop firm that I know that does this. Very, very lucrative for those of you that want to have those huge payouts. There's only 10% needed to scale each time, and it doubles the account each time you do scale up to that $2.5 million. They have amazing customer service. I've only heard very, very good things. Usually it's actually done by some of the owners of this company. And they have MT4, MT5, and TradingView. I, of course, made a whole video of me signing up with a TradingView account. Feel free to check that out as well. It's extremely worth the price. Very, very competitive pricing. They have over the weekend holding, and they have once per week withdrawals. There's no stop loss requirement. The cons of this company is they have a relative trailing total drawdown. This has nothing to do with the daily. It's just the total maximum drawdown. And this drawdown stops at break even once you are at 6% in profit. Very similar to Ment Funding in that way. Why should you consider them? A better question, why should you not consider them? They have almost all the benefits of a high-end 2-phase prop firm, but only have one phase that you need to pass in order to get funded. And I can only imagine a situation where this prop firm takes over as the 1-phase prop firm king. Don't leave just yet. There's one more prop firm that I want to talk about. This prop firm doesn't have an instant funding or 1-phase model just yet, but it's about to get one, and it's going to be very competitive. The company I'm talking about, of course, is the Fund Trader, which you guys already know I'm part of. Once this program is out, it should easily crack the top list with these other top prop firms in this category. If you want to see more information about that, check out this video right here, along with a interview with the COO of the Funded Trader. I'd love to hear your thoughts about all these prop firms in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.